Hi everyone. So today we'll be talking about BP. So currently BP is one of the most strategically exposed companies in the energy sector right now. And not just because of the price of oil. It's because BP made one of the boldest strategic bets of any major company in recent history and then walked it back twice. So what happened? In 2020, BP committed to cutting off oil and gas production by 40% by 2030 and raising clean energy investments tenfold to 5 billion per year, and also wanting to become a net zero company by 2050. So what they did to accomplish this was to sell off upstream assets, reorganizing the entire business, and it also told the world that it was moving away from oil. By 2023, that 40% cut had been quietly revised to 25%. Then in February in 2025, new CEO Murray Auchincloss went much further. Production targets went back up to 2.3 to 2.5 million barrels per day. Oil and gas investments rose to 10 billion a year, and transition funding was cut from 8 billion down to 1.5. So in the words of the CEO, BP had gone too far, too fast. Financially, this reversal did make sense. So BP's 2024 profit fell to just over $400 million, down from $15 billion the year before. ExxonMobil, which never changed course, delivered 3-year shareholder returns of 25%, while BP lagged behind every other major peer in the industry. But this reversal left BP in a very uncomfortable place. It's no longer a credible transition leader, and it's not the focused oil and gas operator that ExxonMobil and Chevron represent. It's now stuck in the middle, and that is the strategic problem that we set out to solve. So we ran 3 separate frameworks, the first being Porter's 5 forces, and it shows that oil and gas is still very structurally strong in our world today, but faces rising substitution pressure long term. The second one, the BCG matrix, shows that every transition bet that BP has made sits currently in the question mark territory, while upstream and Castro remain the only real cash cows. And the McKinsey 9 box shows that BP has genuine competitive strength in gas and LNG, Castro and bioenergy, but no real position in offshore wind, solar or EV charging. So all of these frameworks point to the same recommendation, a very selective hybrid. So what BP should do is to hold oil and gas as the cash engine, exit offshore wind and utility scale solar, where BP has no cost or technology advantage, invest selectively in bioenergy and industrial hydrogen, where upstream expertise actually transfers, and make only commitments BP intend to keep through the next cycle. So full hydrocarbon focus is not the goal here because we ignore long-run risks such as substitutions, and this has not gone away. However, re-accelerating the transition ignores the fact that BP no longer has the credibility to make that commitment stick, and also that this is not a great financial decision for BP. So the selective hybrid is currently the only path that does not require a fourth reversal. BP's biggest strategic liability right now is really not its asset base, it's the own track record that came from the 2 reversals, and the only way to fix that is through consistency. So BP should focus on a selective hybrid model.